Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. The NFL landscape is always shifting, and this time it looks like there's a real possibility that the Seahawks could be involved in a blockbuster trade that could reshape our division and bolster our Super Bowl chances. The buzz centers around a potential deal involving Quentin Nelson, one of the most dominant guards in the league, who's currently with the Indianapolis Colts. While it might seem surprising at first glance, the rationale behind such a move makes a lot of sense for both sides, especially considering the Colts' current struggles and Seattle's need to strengthen up front. Let's dig into what's happening here. The Colts, sitting at a disappointing 4-9 record, are facing some serious issues on their offensive line. They've allowed a staggering 38 sacks so far in 2025, which is a major red flag, especially for a team trying to build around their young quarterback. Indianapolis is likely feeling the pressure to shake things up, and that could mean parting ways with a key piece like Nelson, who's not only a cornerstone but also a proven star in the league. Reports from sources close to Indy suggest that the Colts are considering trading Nelson, along with perhaps a defensive tackle and some draft picks, to free up cap space, about $21 million, to improve their secondary and rebuild their defense. Now, from the Seahawks' perspective, adding Nelson would be a game changer. Our interior offensive line has been decent but could definitely benefit from a player of Nelson's caliber. He's a dominant guard, standing at 65 and weighing around 330 pounds with a resume that speaks for itself. In 2025, he's posted a PFF overall grade of 93, ranking him second among guards. His pass blocking is elite at 91, and he's also stellar in run blocking with a grade of 94, ranking third in the league. Nelson is a player who consistently dominates in the trenches, allowing very few sacks, just 2 so far this season, and limiting hits on the quarterback. His career stats are equally impressive, with a PFF grade around 92. 0 over 110 games, and he's been a dominant force in terms of EPA per run, averaging plus 0.13, which is elite. What makes Nelson even more attractive is his durability. Despite a rib injury in Week 7, he played 95% of the snaps that week, showing his resilience. His size and skill set draw comparisons to legends like Larry Allen, and his win rate in pass protection is plus 9% above league average, which is huge. Plus, his run blocking has generated over 850 yards after contact in runs, and in Week 10, he allowed 0 pressures against the Jaguars. He's a proven mauler with a track record of pancake blocks, more than 180 in his career, and his ability to create space in the run game is unmatched. For the Colts, the reasoning is clear. At 29, Nelson is still in his prime, but the team faces a tight salary cap situation, around $9 million, and a rebuild on defense, which is ranked 27th in points allowed per game at 28. The team is also dealing with injuries along the defensive line, including 4 concussions, which has hampered their ability to stop opponents. Colts management is likely eyeing a rebuild, especially after a sluggish start of 1-6, and trading Nelson could be part of that plan. The idea is to get some draft capital and young players to help reshape the roster, particularly to protect their young quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's been inconsistent this year with 16 touchdowns but also some struggles. Now, for the Seahawks, this potential trade could be a massive boost. Right now, our offensive guard ranks around 14th in the league with a PFF grade of 72. By bringing in Nelson, we could significantly upgrade that interior line, turning it into an impenetrable wall. Think about it. Sacks would drop from 32 to around 18, giving Geno Darnold all the time he needs to operate. That kind of protection opens up more opportunities in the run game, boosting our offensive EPA by about 16%. And it also helps Darnold extend plays on 3rd down, where our conversion rate could jump from 42% to over 57%. Nelson's presence would be a huge part of that, providing stability and elite performance that elevates our entire offense. In terms of how this impacts our Super Bowl odds, The possibilities are exciting. Currently, the Seahawks are sitting at a solid 10-3 and look like real contenders, but adding a player of Nelson's caliber could push us even further. His grades, averaging a 94.6 in 2025, would make our run game more efficient and our offensive line virtually unstoppable. The Seahawks have historically thrived when their offensive line is strong, and Nelson would be a cornerstone of our identity moving forward. If he joins us, the odds for a Super Bowl appearance could shift from around plus 800 to plus 500, giving us a real shot at bringing another Vince Lombardi trophy home. The playoffs would see us with a more balanced, dominant squad, especially with Nelson providing that extra edge in both protection and run blocking. And let's not forget the impact on the defense as well. With the added cap space from potentially trading Nelson, the Seahawks could reallocate funds to strengthen other areas, perhaps even bringing in a few veteran defenders or bolstering our secondary. It's all about creating a complete team that can handle the intense playoff grind, and Nelson's addition could be the missing puzzle piece that puts us over the top. For Seahawks fans, the idea of upgrading the interior line to this level is incredibly exciting. It's a move that echoes the kind of bold, strategic decisions that championship teams make, and it's a testament to how aggressive we're willing to be in our pursuit of greatness. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade also signals a shift in the NFL landscape. The Colts, possibly in decline with their current roster and injuries, might be looking to rebuild around the young talent they have, and parting ways with Nelson could be a smart move for them long-term. Meanwhile, the Seahawks are in a prime position, at 10-3, with a chance to cement our status as a top contender, especially if we make such a bold move. The NFL is all about seizing opportunities, and if this trade happens, it will be remembered as a turning point for Seattle's franchise, an era-defining decision that could set us up for multiple Super Bowl runs. Of course, it's all speculation at this point, but the signs point towards something big brewing. The NFL trade deadline is always full of surprises, and the fact that rumors are swirling around Nelson's potential move to Seattle is enough to get every Seahawks fan excited. Imagine seeing him in a navy and green jersey, anchoring our line and helping us dominate on both sides of the ball. It's the kind of move that would send shockwaves through the league and energize our fan base even more. We've seen what a difference a top-tier lineman can make. Just look at the Super Bowl-winning teams in recent years, and Nelson's inclusion could be the final piece we need to claim our spot at the top again. So, Seahawks fans, keep your eyes peeled. This could be the start of something truly special. The team is always looking to improve, and if the stars align and this trade happens, we'll be talking about it for years to come. The future is bright, and with a player like Nelson on our side, the sky's the limit. We're not just dreaming of playoffs, we're aiming for that elusive Lombardi trophy once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Now I want to hear from you, Seahawks fans. What do you think about this potential move? Would you be excited to see Nelson in our uniform, anchoring that offensive line and helping us push toward another Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the Seahawks organization. We're all in this together, dreaming big and pushing for greatness. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Seahawks news. The road to glory continues, and with your passion, we're unstoppable. Let's keep that Seahawks spirit alive and kicking, because the best is yet to come.